and welcome here to more TalkFCB, and welcome to a brand new weekly series. Every Monday, I am going to be here with you guys, and we are going to be exploring the very best sporting moments of the week that's just passed. Now, these moments can be from any sport, in any situation, whether it be a historic landmark, whether it be a significant moment, a heartwarming moment, or maybe it's just a very, very dramatic one. And throughout the week, you guys can certainly let me know the moments that you feel should be making the cut, and if I haven't seen them, I'll check them out, and we could indeed be discussing them right here. I personally think this is going to be a really cool way to recap on all of these exciting sporting moments. But ultimately, guys, it'll be down to you. If you like this video and if you want to see the series happen, please do give this video a like so I can see that you are indeed interested, because I think here we could have some fun each Monday. So indeed, guys, today we are going to have 7 sporting moments in total from the week that have just passed. And indeed, each week I am going to be then giving you my top 3 moments. We're going to be really separating those from the rest as they were really, really special. But let's start first of all in the Netherlands. I want to bring you here some news that actually came out at the beginning of last week. And it was basically after Ajax won their 35th Eredivisie title. They finished 16 points clear of PSV. Another very, very impressive season for Erik ten Hag's men. And of course, the season was heavily disrupted, as it was right around the world, by COVID, meaning that fans couldn't really get to experience another historic season when it comes to Ajax. And Ajax are always a club who are really, really good with their fans. I remember, watching videos over the years with them winning league titles, and they're up on that balcony, don't they? And they celebrate with the fans. I remember De Jong joining in with celebrations, with chants, and it is really, really special there, that relationship they have with their supporters. And so, given the fact they couldn't experience these moments there in the stadium, Ajax thought, you know what? We're going to melt down our trophy. We're going to turn it there into 42,000 little stars, and we're going to send one to each of our season ticket holders. And that there is a piece of history. That is a piece there of a league-winning campaign for each one of those season ticket holders. And I thought that was an absolutely fantastic way, a memento there that they will never, ever forget. It's priceless. And quite simply, that's what Ajax is all about. Up next, we travel from the Netherlands to Rome, and indeed changing sports here as well. I want to talk about the final of the Rome Masters there between Rafa Nadal and Novak Djokovic, and of course these two coming head to head. Doesn't really matter what surface it's on, it's always going to be a big, big encounter. And of course, going into this one, given the fact that it was on clay, Nadal was the very, very heavy favourite. I think overall in the match, I was watching this just before Barcelona started, I think Nadal won a lot more of the big points. I think certainly Djokovic, he played 2 matches actually the day before. Maybe he was a little bit tired on the day, but Nadal on clay, you've got to be perfect. To beat him, you've got to be absolutely perfect. And even then, sometimes it's not enough. I just want to throw out some stats here. Nadal there, 62nd clay court title, 36th Masters title, and his 10th title in Rome. And once again for Rafa, a historic milestone, and ahead of Roland Garros, he is in absolutely fantastic form, and you'd fully expect him to go and win another Grand Slam. And from Rome to Madrid, and indeed here we have to talk about the La Liga title race, and I have to talk about that winning goal from Luis Suarez. Of course, from a Barcelona point of view, by this point, we were out of the title race. We had no business at all with the top 2. We were not competing really by this stage of the game, and Suarez made sure that Real Madrid were not going to top La Liga. And it was a very, very frantic there final 15 minutes. Real Madrid were beating Athletic Club. They were set to go top of the league. The pressure was very much on Atletico. They had to come through adversity. They actually had their goal disallowed by VAR. They then conceded to Osasuna, and with 15 minutes to go, they were losing the game. They were about to bottle the league title there, but no, they responded. Renan Lodi getting the equalising goal, and then in the 88th minute, scoring his 20th league goal. The man, of course, who left Barcelona, was allowed to go to our big rivals for the title. He managed to get the winning goal. A goal there that could give Atletico the league title. And after the way that he was treated at Barcelona, he was sort of pushed there out the back door. Bartomeu, very, very bad, I feel, in the treatment of Suarez. You could see him breaking down in his farewell ceremony and almost blaming Bartomeu for everything that had happened. Suarez here took his moment. He delivered when it mattered most for Atletico, and that for sure, one of the moments of the week. Then we do head to the Premier League, and indeed a big goal that it was in terms of the top four race. Liverpool now for many months have been trying to claw their way back into the Champions League places, really trying there to put the pressure on the likes of Leicester and Chelsea above them, but it was 1-1 against West Brom there, already relegated West Brom. Liverpool were struggling to break them down, and they certainly couldn't do so, and it was the final seconds of the game, the final moments there, and I think if they'd have drawn, top four pretty much gone for them. The final kick of the game, Alisson comes up, the goalkeeper, and he scores. And not only does he score, for me, it's a wonderful header. It's a good ball in, but it's an absolutely brilliant header there to place that into the corner of the net. And I absolutely love that moment for him. Honestly, for him, he's had such a difficult year. His father passed away earlier on in the year. Alisson was actually unable to go and attend the funeral in Brazil because of those COVID restrictions. He's had to suffer. He's had a mentally draining year, but you could see there what that goal meant to him. He dedicated it to his late father. In the interview after the game, he was close again to breaking down in tears, and what a moment. Football, sometimes it can bring out these incredible stories. And what a moment for him. 94th minute winner from your goalkeeper. But now it is time to head into the top three moments of the week just gone, and I want to start here with one that you may not have even seen or even heard of this week. I want to talk here about Romain Grosjean, because this is a man that just 6 months ago endured there a near-death experience out on the track. I'm sure you've all seen there the pictures of what happened at the Bahrain Grand Prix. Grosjean's car there splitting in two once it hit the barrier, catching on fire, and then Grosjean was actually trapped in that fire then for 30 seconds, up to a minute, before he was finally able to drag himself out of the flames and somehow walk out of that kind of crash. And that was a moment there that certainly shocked the entire racing world. And you know what? You know why this moment for me for Grosjean is in there? He didn't just say, you know what, I'm leaving Haas at the end of the season. They'd already agreed there that that was going to be his final season in Formula One. He could have walked away. He could have retired, never got in a race car again and said, you know what, I got out lucky. But no, he said, I want to race again. I love racing. I want to go and find there another series and keep on pushing. The mentality to do that. He then goes out to America. He joins IndyCar. Just a few races in now, he's secured pole position this weekend. An amazing moment for him there. Just his third race. It's been 10 years since he secured his last pole position. And although in the race he couldn't quite follow it up there and grab the win, he still got second place there, securing a podium finish. And for him, considering his final days at Haas, you know, he's racing at the back, there was no real possibility to be fighting among the front runners. To go to IndyCar there, take it by storm, finish on pole, already got a first podium, and Grosjean, he's going to have many more happy moments, I feel, over in America, and I'm delighted for him. The next moment, though, in our top three, of course it was coming, we have to talk about Barça Femeni, who are European champions. What a season they have had. Honestly, guys, in the league campaign, they were head and shoulders above everybody else. They've got 128 goals. They conceded just 5 goals in the league this season. And not only that, but they've transferred that form into Europe, winning the Women's Champions League for the first time ever in our history. And that now means that Barça are the first club to win both the men's and the women's Champions League. Once again, Barça making that history. And the thing I want to mention here about Barça Femeni is the way they did it. It wasn't just the fact here they won the Champions League, they won the league. They have obliterated every opponent they have come up against. You look at it yesterday, in a final, in a big game, this is how it's done. 33 seconds in, they forced an opening goal. They were 3-0 up within 20 minutes, and by 36 minutes, it was all over. It was done. 4-0 to the good. A stunning display, playing brilliant football, and just look what it means. This is a team. This is a team that care. This is a team there that want to go out and represent this fantastic club. And honestly, they have been this season an absolute credit to Barcelona. The togetherness they've shown, the commitment, and how they've handled every big occasion that's come their way. They are deserved champions, champions of Europe, and they're just a few steps away from completing an historic treble. And then there was one. And last but certainly not least, we are going to talk about Leicester's incredible FA Cup win in this past weekend. And honestly, it was a game that had everything. And I absolutely love the fact there that fans were back at Wembley. Obviously, it wasn't full or anything like that, but you could feel the presence there of genuine excitement, genuine feeling among the supporters. None of this fake crowd noise. We had the real authentic thing here at Wembley Stadium. And it was an absolutely brilliant game to get those fans back, because it was a truly stunning goal that opened the scoring and in the end won the FA Cup for Leicester City. And Tielemans, honestly, he's been an underrated player, I feel, for such a long time. What a strike. There were suggestions there that whether maybe Mendy had been in goal for Chelsea instead of Kepa, could he have saved that? But I think what you got to do there is give credit to the strike. Although Tuchel said after the game that Leicester had only won because it was a lucky goal. That was the only thing they had in the game and they wouldn't have won without it. But I think there we have to give huge appreciation to what Leicester did. They're a team here who are run absolutely fantastically. They got brilliant players. Their recruitment is outstanding. They got a really good relationship between the coach and the owners. And you look at the game itself, Leicester, yes, they were hanging on at the end, but they deserve this victory. They deserve this win. And of course there was late drama with the VAR check, the goal that Chelsea thought they'd got in the final moment, only for it to be ruled out, and Leicester fans celebrating as though it was a goal. And that was when you really felt the presence again of those supporters. But I was really happy there for Brendan Rodgers. I think he's done an outstanding job so far at Leicester. I think he's had a career really which has been full of nearly moments. Of course, he nearly won the title when he was at Liverpool. Then I think at Leicester, he's got this now. This is the trophy they've never won before, and it's amazing for him to deliver that. And of course, you've got to be happy for the Leicester owner. You saw him there dedicating the club's historic win and historic day for the club, of course, to his late father, who tragically passed away there after suffering a helicopter crash back in 2018. And I actually remember there the game after that happened, Leicester's very first game back. I was there live for that. It was against Cardiff City in Wales. And I remember Leicester fans completely filling up that away end. Even after the tragedy, they all came there to support their team. There was flags. There was so much emotion in the game. They actually won the game by a goal to nil on that day. I remember the celebrations. It was such raw emotion in that game, and you could feel, certainly being there, how close-knit that club is. From the fans towards the players, from the players to the coaching staff, and indeed they're the ownership as well. Like I said before, this is a true example on how a club should be run. And also big shout out, Kasper Schmeichel. 2 stunning saves in that second half. He single-handedly at times keeping Leicester in that game. What a performance from him. What a team performance from Leicester, winning the FA Cup. And those were my sporting moments of the week. So of course, guys, what I would like from you is, number one, what did you think of all of these sporting moments throughout the week that we have discussed? Which ones were your favourite? And of course, have I missed any? Are there some moments here that you want to discuss? And of course, like I say, going forward, you can let me know throughout the week on any moments that you would like me to include. Please let me know indeed if you do like this concept and you would like to see this kind of series continue each Monday. I'll be waiting there for your feedback. Thank you for watching and for getting involved. I will see you soon. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.